You thought Kirk Frost's drama days were over, baby? Well, think again. Jasmine just dropped a bomb that could change everything. By bomb, I mean nuclear-level devastation. Rumor has it that Jasmine has proven Kirk is the father of her child, and the receipts, oh honey, they're not just messy, they're career-ending. Let's face it, Kirk has been moving shady for years. The cheating, the lying, the secret B, it's practically part of his brand now. But this could destroy his whole empire because Jasmine isn't just talking. She's also bringing DNA results, leaked messages, and video evidence. The real question is, then, why Jasmine is finally deciding to reveal Kirk's dirty secrets after all this time, and more importantly, how is Rashid handling this? From what I understand, Kirk has been trying to keep this under wraps for months. But now that the truth is out, Kirk is going to lose everything. Stay locked in, Kirk. Through the entire industry, and believe me, you are not prepared for what is about to happen. If you thought Kirk Frost's days of infidelity were over, you're in for another surprise because Jasmine just dropped a bomb that could completely ruin Kirk's life. By bomb, I don't mean some hazy rumor or social media shade. Rather, Jasmine brought with her receipts, leaked text messages, medical documents, and a damn near confession. If what I'm hearing is accurate, Kirk's entire empire is about to fall apart. To avoid getting ahead of ourselves, let's go back to the beginning of this whole situation because, as you may already know if you've been following this train wreck since the beginning, Kirk and Jasmine's drama began years ago when Kirk cheated on Rashida and secretly fathered a child with Jasmine. Oh no, Kirk has been playing dirty for years, and Jasmine has been quietly waiting for the right moment to strike, and that moment is now. Oh, it was awful. At first, Kirk denied it, saying Jasmine was attempting to trick him. However, after the DNA test revealed that Kirk was the father, Rashida forgave him. I know it's crazy, but even after Kirk was exposed on national television, Rashida chose to stay and try to work things out. CIS was devoted to Kirk almost to the point of being unfaithful, but Jasmine wasn't going to let Kirk off the hook that easily because, while Kirk was attempting to mend their relationship, Jasmine was raising the child by herself. Jasmine has been handling things on her own, while Kirk was out here playing happy family with Rashida. But she was patient and kept the receipts, the texts, and the baby because she knew the day would come when all of that information would come in handy. Now that day has arrived, so what changed? And why is Jasmine suddenly going public with this after all this time? According to people close to the situation, there is very little time spent with his son and child support. Kirk has been allegedly moving shady behind the scenes and trying to get Jasmine to sign a contract that would essentially force her to keep quiet about their relationship and their child. Yes, Kirk was trying to pay Jasmine off, but this is where Kirk really went wrong because instead of giving her a sizable settlement, Kirk allegedly offered her $50,000 to keep quiet and never speak about him publicly again for years of raising his child alone. After years of Kirk being dragged by the media as though their child didn't even exist, Jasmine decided to fight back, not just with words, but with evidence. After being insulted, it turns out that Jasmine had been keeping some extremely sensitive information for years, and now she's ready to share it all. The first thing Jasmine revealed, oh honey, was the paternity test. The same one that Kirk had been attempting to conceal for months. According to Jasmine, Kirk never wanted that information to be made public because it would harm his brand, but Jasmine, oh, she's done defending Kirk's reputation. To make matters worse, Jasmine leaked the number of texts that Kirk had sent her over the years, and let me tell you, they're terrible. In one of the leaked texts, Kirk allegedly wrote you that he would take care of Jasmine as long as she didn't cause trouble. This particular text was sent just 3 months ago, while Kirk was still playing happy husband with Rashida. The part that really rocked the internet was when Jasmine leaked a phone call recording between her and Kirk. In the recording, Kirk essentially admitted to the entire situation. You can hear Kirk's voice saying, "Look, I know I messed up. Just I don't want Rashida to find out. If you need more money, I can figure something out, but don't put this out there, baby." That's not just shady. That's downright scandalous. And as soon as the video went viral, social media went crazy. Twitter was ablaze with remarks about Kirk Frost essentially confessing to cheating, lying, and bribing Jasmine. Rashida should pack up and leave. Kirk is trash, and Jasmine actually showed up with the receipts. Kirk should start looking for a new job. Even celebrities weighed in, with One Love and a hip-hop star saying, "Not Kirk out here trying to pay off the mother of his child is disgusting." Rashida, on the other hand, remained silent, which means, because Jasmine is allegedly planning to take this to court. Yes, Jasmine is not only publicly exposing Kirk, but she is also planning to file for full custody of their child. If Jasmine wins, Kirk could face a significant financial hit. And as you are already aware, KK's financial situation is, to put it mildly, unstable between Frost Bistro's real estate deals and the Press boutique. Kirk has been spreading himself thin for years, and now that. The crazy part is that, according to insiders, Jasmine told her close friends that this isn't about money anymore, it's about the truth. That's why Kirk is worried, because he knows that Jasmine isn't just looking to take his money, she's looking to destroy his entire legacy. If that paternity test holds up in court, Kirk might lose not just his son but his entire empire. Jasmine is coming for custody and child support, so Kirk might have to start looking for a side gig. Jasmine is not finished yet, as rumors have it that she has additional proof, such as screenshots of cash transfers from Kirk to Jasmine. Some of those transactions, oh honey, are from joint business accounts that Kirk and Rashida technically share. Yes, you read correctly. Kirk was allegedly using funds from his and Rashida's business to support Jasmine and their child. If that is the case, Rashida may be able to sue Kirk for marital fraud, which could result in Kirk losing both of his businesses as well as care. The real question is what will happen next, because Jasmine isn't backing down and Kirk is running out of options. Rashida, OCIS, is about to make her next move, and something tells me it's going to be nuclear. Trust me, this isn't over. In fact, it's just getting started, because Jasmine just made her first move, and baby Kirk's next move might be his last if you thought Jasmine dropping the ball. Let's pick up where we left off after Jasmine revealed the DNA test, the leaked texts, and that damning phone call. Kirk Frost's entire world began to fall apart in real time, with social media dragging him for filth, his marriage to Rashida hanging by a thread, and the leaked texts and paternity tests being terrible. But that was only the beginning. Now, Jasmine is taking this to the next level, not just for Kirk's reputation, but also for his money, businesses, and freedom. Was just warming up, because now that Jasmine isn't just talking, she's taking legal action. Rumor has it that Jasmine has already filed a paternity suit against Kirk, and her legal team is bringing receipts from court documents that allegedly show that Kirk had been making monthly cash deposits into Jasmine's account until it mysteriously stopped about 6 months ago. You see, that's significant, because that's around the time that Kirk allegedly attempted to persuade Jasmine to sign that NDA. Yes, Kirk believed he could buy Jasmine's silence. But Jasmine is not only seeking a settlement, she wants full custody of their child. Legally, Kirk is in a difficult situation, because now that paternity has been established, Kirk is financially responsible for the child. If Jasmine's attorneys can demonstrate that Kirk used joint business funds to conceal this mess, Kirk may face a civil fraud case. Let's take a moment to discuss Rashida. Rashida has been handling things on her end, while Kirk has been rushing around trying to repair the damage. According to sources close to Rashida, she has already discussed with her lawyers the possibility of splitting up their business assets, which means Kirk may lose his share of Frost Bistro's real estate holdings and even Press Boutique. This isn't just about business, though. It's also about power, because, let's not forget, Rashida created Press Boutique from the ground up. Kirk may have contributed to its funding. According to an insider, Rashida told Kirk, "You can't buy your way out of this one. You have to give up your share completely if you can prove that Kirk misused their business funds to cover up his relationship with Jasmine." Kirk is aware of this, which is why he has been frantically trying to keep Rashida on his side. Kirk has allegedly been sending her jewelry and flowers, and he has even attempted to arrange a private getaway for the two of them in the Bahamas. But Rashida isn't falling for it this time. "You shamed me, now you'll feel it." But let's go back to Jasmine because she isn't backing down. In fact, Jasmine recently had an exclusive interview with one of the largest celebrity gossip websites, and in it she said, "Oh, Kirk might need a lawyer just for that." According to the interview, Jasmine claimed that Kirk had been making her feel as though she owed him money for years, giving her just enough to get by but never enough to live comfortably. The part that really rocked the internet was when Jasmine claimed that Kirk had threatened to cut her off entirely if she ever made her relationship public. She also said that Kirk's payments weren't coming from his personal account, but rather from a joint business account that he shares with Rashida. If that's true, then Kirk was technically using Rashida's money to support his side chick and their child, and Rashida, she knows because sources say that Rashida. She confronted Kirk about the missing money months ago, and Kirk attempted to deceive her into believing it was an iCal error. However, now that Jasmine has receipts, Kirk can't get out of this one. Speaking of receipts, Jasmine allegedly brought pictures to the interview, including screenshots of Cash App transfers and pictures of Kirk sleeping in Jasmine's bed. And yes, you read correctly, Kirk was sneaking over to Jasmine's house while still attempting to act like the ideal husband to Rashida. And when those images appeared online, the memes started right away. One popular tweet featured a picture of Kirk and Jasmine in bed next to a screenshot of Kirk and Rashida on the red carpet, with the caption, "Kirk Frost has two families and can't handle either of them." Another tweet, which received over 50,000 likes, claimed that Jasmine had truly pulled out the receipts, and even celebrities began to weigh in, with one well-known reality star commenting, "Kirk's career is officially over." According to sources, Kirk was spotted outside of Frost's Bistro 2 nights ago looking completely deranged. He was allegedly sitting in his car for more than an hour staring at his phone when someone asked him if he was okay. Kirk reportedly replied, "I don't know what to do anymore." But this is where things take a legal turn because Kirk is now dealing with more than just Jasmine's paternity case. Now that the leaked payments have gone public, the IRS has reportedly launched an investigation into Kirk's business activities. That's correct. Kirk may face a full-fledged tax evasion case if the government discovers that Kirk was concealing funds or falsifying business expenses, and Rashida, OCIS, is already taking precautions. According to insiders, Rashida's attorneys have already begun the process of deleting Kirk from all business accounts. If that occurs, Kirk may lose not only his ownership stake in their companies, but also his name associated with the brand. And the streets are talking because it appears that Kirk has already privately pleaded with Jasmine to drop the lawsuit, but Jasmine isn't interested. According to sources close to Jasmine, she told Kirk, "You made your bet now. If Jasmine wins this case, Kirk might lose half of his net worth in child support payments alone. If Rashida divorces him and wins the fraud case, Kirk might lose his house in addition to his businesses. And darling, it gets worse because there's a new rumor that Kirk has been secretly supporting more women than just Jasmine." According to the anonymous woman who contacted the same gossip website where Jasmine spoke, Kirk fathered her child as well. If that's true, then Kirk Frost is going to become the next Tristan Thompson. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The fallout from the scandal isn't over yet because Jasmine allegedly told the interviewer that this isn't about retaliation. If you thought Kirk Frost's situation couldn't get any worse, buckle up because the last nail in the coffin is about to be driven in. Jasmine isn't just coming for Kirk's reputation, she's coming for his entire legacy. And from what I've heard, this scandal isn't just going to end in a courtroom. Kirk might lose everything he's ever built. And when I tell you that Jasmine's legal team is already getting ready for round 2, Kirk better start praying because things are about to get even messier. The fallout from Jasmine's lawsuit has already begun, so let's pick up where we left off. After Jasmine dropped the DNA test, the leaked texts, and the recorded phone call, Kirk's entire world began to fall apart in real time. Now that Jasmine has filed for full custody and child support, Kirk is officially on defense, but the government is also involved. Yes, you read correctly. The IRS has launched an investigation into Kirk's finances. And from what I've heard, they're investigating everything, not just the money Kirk was giving Jasmine. According to court documents that were leaked, Kirk has been transferring over $250,000 in the past 2 years alone from his joint business accounts with Rashida into personal offshore accounts. Where was that money going, baby? Luxury vacations, designer bags, and child support for Jasmine's child, to name a few. But it gets worse because Jasmine's legal team is now claiming that Kirk purposefully misled Rashida about their financial situation and that, should the court rule in favor of it, Rashida may be entitled to half of Kirk's remaining assets, including his ownership of Frost Bistro's real estate holdings and even the press boutique. According to sources, Rashida has reportedly already filed paperwork to have Kirk's name removed from all joint accounts and business contracts, indicating that she has cut off Kirk both financially and emotionally. According to an insider, Kirk showed up at Rashida's house last week without warning and attempted to speak to her over the intercom. Rashida reportedly didn't even bother to open the door, and Kirk allegedly stood outside for more than an hour before Rashida finally said, "Go home," but Kirk is still trying to clean up the mess. This is in addition to the fact that Rashida's lawyers have begun the process of ending their marriage. After we finished, Kirk lost it. According to the neighbors, Kirk began kicking the door and shouting Rashida's name until security arrived and escorted him off the property. Yes, Kirk got himself kicked out of his own home. Rashida, on the other hand, isn't crying. She's doing well. Fans have been rallying around her, calling her the blueprint for strength. One of Rashida's recent Instagram posts shows her standing outside Press Boutique with the caption, "Sometimes you have to lose to truly win," received over 1 million likes in a single day, and the comments read, "Rashida is a queen Kirk didn't deserve. Her sis, you better take him for everything." The glow-up is real. Even celebrities have been showing support. One well-known reality star wrote, "Girl, don't just walk away. Run, Kirk. Oh, baby, Kirk isn't just losing Rashida. He's losing his friends too." Yes, the jock whose wife, Kendra Kirk, was caught with has officially cut Kirk off, and the jock. Isn't he just leaving quietly? Let's say that Jock is thinking of bringing a civil lawsuit against Kirk for emotional distress and public humiliation. Kendra, on the other hand, has been keeping quiet, but rumors are circulating that she has already hired a well-known divorce lawyer and intends to file for divorce from Jock and sue Kirk for damages. This is where things get crazy because Kirk might have been seeing another woman. Let's call her Tasha. Kirk has a confirmed child with Jasmine Kendra, and Tasha has come forward to claim that Kirk is also the father of her child. She also claims that Kirk has been paying her $5,000 a month in secret to keep quiet about the child, and she has the receipts, bank statements, text messages, and even pictures of Kirk with the child. One of the leaked texts purports to show Kirk saying, "Just keep quiet, baby. You know I'll take care of you." Child, Kirk isn't just messy, he's a complete mess, and the financial fallout is about to hit hard. According to hard sources, Rashida's legal team is preparing to argue that Kirk could be held accountable for misappropriating business funds because he paid Jasmine and Tasha with joint funds. If that holds true, Kirk could lose his share of the company and face criminal charges. But here's the part that will ruin Kirk completely. Rashida is allegedly working. In a candid interview, yes, Rashida is reportedly in negotiations with a major network to sit down and share her side of the story. According to sources, Rashida intends to reveal the full story of Kirk's affair with Jasmine, including how Kirk allegedly used business funds to support his mistresses and the network, who are reportedly paying Rushy a lot of money for the exclusive, which is allegedly worth over. Kirk's reputation is done if that interview goes wrong, but Jasmine isn't done yet. Rumor has it that Jasmine's legal team is now attempting to get backdated child support, which could mean Kirk owes her over $300,000 in unpaid support. On top of that, Jasmine reportedly told her lawyers that if Kirk doesn't settle, she will file for full custody, which would require Kirk to pay monthly support until the child turns 18. So, where does Kirk go from here, honestly? Kirk's situation is not looking good. He may lose his company, pay child support for 3 different children, and face tax fraud and misappropriation charges, and Rashida may give a public tell-all interview that could permanently damage his career. According to sources, Kirk recently told a close friend, "I think I lost everything," so he knows he has no other choice. What will happen next? Will Kirk's legal team be able to stop Jasmine's lawsuit? Will Rashida sue Kirk for fraud? What will happen if Kendra and... One thing is certain though, Kirk Frost's empire is collapsing quickly. At this point, it's not a question of whether Kirk will lose everything. Rather, it's a question of when. The clock is ticking, and there you have it, people. Jasmine isn't just exposing him, she's destroying him. There is a confirmed child with Jasmine, a potential baby with Kendra, and another secret child with Tasha. And let's not forget the IRS investigation, the fraud allegations, and Rashida's departure. With everything, but now I want to know if you think Kirk deserves all of this criticism or if Jasmine is going too far. Should Rashida give Kirk another chance, or should she cut him off permanently? What about Jock? Should he pursue Kirk in court or just walk away? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, as I know you all have different opinions. If you're living for this drama, don't forget to hit the like button because, let's face it, this is messier than anything we've seen on Love and Hip Hop. Word has it that Rashida's tell-all interview is imminent, and if the rumors are accurate, Kirk's darkest secrets will soon be revealed online. If you want to avoid being the last to know what happens next, make sure you have notifications turned on and keep watching, talking, and staying messy until the next time.